What is up, my Twitch slash YouTube family? As most of you know, here soon the college football season is going to be coming to an end. So now more than ever, we're going to be diving into college football 25. And I've created a lot of teams over the past, 6 months that it's been out. And so I wanted to go through today. I had another idea pop up. I was going to explain, how I come up with these ideas, my inspiration, like how I get those, how I make the logos, how I decide the colors, how I make the uniforms, and just go through everything. And then I was going to give you guys a quick overview of all the teams I've created and have you guys, the viewers, help me pick out what team we're going to rebuild. And then we're going to go on a series through that. So let's get it started here. To start off, let's go here. I'm on the Team Builder website. As you see, I haven't touched the uniforms all, just this first page, just to get the ball rolling. I have my logos somewhat already made up, so we're not just stuck here for hours. But for some reason, I had the idea to go farriers. And if you don't know what a farrier is someone that uses metalworking skills and veterinarian skills. They trim horse hoofs and put the horseshoes on them. And because I was thinking something steel related, I really like the black and yellow, or gold, I guess, of the Steelers, and I really like the whole idea behind the uniform, and I think they look cool. So I wanted to go with that, but I also like the country western kind of style. So that's what we've come up here. There's actually a college in Tomball, Texas called Lone Star College. So that's who I'm creating this team kind of in the idea of, and we're going real simple color scheme, gold, black, white, and we're gonna have some dope throwback. You can kind of see now that secondary has that throwback, like back in the day, all the golds were like this pale gold because they couldn't get that bright, shiny gold that we get nowadays. And I think that's gonna look great. Hopefully, we'll see. Haven't messed with it yet. But team name Lone Star, nickname Farriers, abbreviation I guess LSF. I don't know. Tomball, Texas. You guys are gonna get closer look at the logos. There's my primary now, secondary, like old logo, and then here's my old logo. I thought those looked good. In terms of colors, you guys have obviously seen we're going Nike or whatnot. So let's get into this uniform making process for all of this, all right? Um, I actually, well, let's take it a step back. Let's go back to inspiration. Where do I come up with team names, team ideas? Sometimes they just pop into my head randomly, but a lot of times between the names, the colors, whatever, it's pieces of stuff I've grabbed from videos I see online. If you guys don't follow Huntley Huddle on TikTok, he makes a lot of teams and he posts a lot of user created teams. And honestly, that's where I get a lot of my ideas from, both color scheme wise, team names, whatever else. Sometimes it also goes into me finding a small town with a small school, whether it be a community college or a D2, D3, NAIA, whatever. And then I'll go into the history of that and decide a mascot from there, colors from there. So that's kind of the whole idea. And then as I design, I like to watch the videos that I got inspiration from, to help me figure out how exactly it is I want to do this. Um, and I'm already going to run into a problem right off the bat because I want to do black helmet, but my logo has a lot of black in it. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Which could mean coming into Canva. Canva is where I design all my stuff at. So I might have to come into Canva. There you can kind of see that pale golden color. I believe if I go back, nope, I gotta go forward. Yeah, this is my main logo, and it's black, but I don't know how white might look good, or if I do gold with white, and then see, you kind of just gotta mess with it. I kind of dig going I think the other way around is going to look best. I think that's going to look best. Now, obviously, it's hard to see here. Whatever app you're using, I recommend Canva a lot. It's easy to use, it's cheap, but you don't have to buy the pro version. But the pro version offers so much stuff that the normal version does not, and so many more logos and stuff. But super nice. Whether you're bringing an image from Google and you need to remove the background, you can do that on here. It's not as easy at changing colors of random images as other stuff, but they have so much on here that I just find something similar on here if I want to change the colors. So that's nice. But yeah, as you can see, it's kind of hard. So I'm gonna go to hard to see. So I'm gonna go to elements here, and I'm gonna add in just a black square. And obviously at first it's not black, it's using the color I last used. I'll just go up here, put on black, position to the back. And that's what the Lone Star logo would look like on a black helmet. So I'm gonna actually switch it around again just to see if I like how we had it the other way. Just to see. But the white doesn't it honestly doesn't look bad. Um, you know, kinda. I definitely think this needs to be yellow with a white outline for sure. Um, see, I don't know. Do I like this? Oops, go back. Or do I like this? I say, I say we go like this. I think that's gonna look good. Um, but we're gonna save it and we're gonna put it on the helmet and see how we like. That's the only problem I've run into with this team builder website, especially on Madden. You can only have 5 images on Madden. Um, but on college football you can have 10, and that's huge help. Because like I have my obviously I think the normal logo, the black and yellow, looks amazing, and I do not want to change it. But for the helmet, I want to do a black helmet for my home uniform, so I'm gonna have to, which means I'm gonna have to edit this. I might. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do actually. This is if I'm deciding between two, so I'm gonna put this on the right side. I'm gonna adjust it how I would adjust it. That's up too high. And I think it's plenty big enough. Okay, I'm going to apply that there. I do want to, what kind of stripe pattern do I want? So, let's do this one. Let's see what this one looks like. So, color one is white, then gold, then black. I'm thinking I want to do gold down the middle with white on the outside, or vice versa. So I think it's best going to be accomplished by this one. So gold down the middle, then a break. So I'm gonna use that black. Just it looks like a break. Oh, that was too gold. Okay, so there's that, or there's that. I think we're gonna go this one. See, I just love the break in the middle. I wish there was better ones to choose from on that. But I think that's what we're gonna do. Ooh, or there's this one. If you see me looking down, it's purely because I have something pulled up on my phone as inspiration, whether it be another user created team, another college football team. I've used high school uniforms as inspiration. I've gone throwback, new school, even ones that people have created as like, oh, this would be cool if the team did it. And I use that stuff. So that's why I keep looking down. I think that's what we're gonna go with. The thick. Yeah, I like that. All right, so back to these logos. So I put that logo on that side. Now I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna change the colors around and put it on the other side of the helmet so we can, I still think I like the wording like that, so we can see what it is, which one we like better. Does that, if that's making sense to you guys? I have a feeling the one that's on there right now is gonna be the one that I like better, but we're gonna see. Just upload that. I wish there was desktop audio. I need to find a good playlist of non-copyrighted music to use for when I'm doing ones like this. Okay, so seeing that, I thought I would like it, but it's pretty clear that the other one is better. So I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to go into edit this. Before I forget, I'm getting mad because I'm running out of space. We're going to delete this one. And then I'm going to go mirrored. Should have it. Nope, duplicate. Yeah, duplicate has it so you can read on both sides. And I think it's already big enough. I think I just want to move it up a little bit. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think personally. Um, Obviously there's still more to do the helmet, but I like that logo. There is. Let me show you guys. Here's so what I do on Canva is I have a whole page where I pick out logos that I like, and boom, I put them on there. And then I'll open up another page where I copy and paste um over, like okay, I want to use this one now, and I'll copy it, and then I'll come over here, I'll erase all this, I'll paste that in. I always zoom out real far and then expand these really big, and then boom, so now I can start using that. But now that I'm looking at this, I'm wondering if that would look better on this helmet, or doing a different logo on each side might look good. A lot of a lot of this team building is just and trying something else and trying something else and see which one you like the best. I, me personally, some people I've seen they will go and they'll make all their uniforms and just go super basic, same logo on each one, and they're all similar, just different colors, and then they'll go adjust the logos from there. But I have a hard time. Like if I do that, I feel like it doesn't come out as good. So I like to adjust, on the fly. Like before I move on to the next thing, we're gonna adjust. Is that the color that I wanted to make sure? Um, Copy. We're gonna Control C, go back over here. Um, we're gonna Control V, just to make sure we're getting our colors matching. That's key. You don't like. Oh yeah. So here's a great. I'm glad that happened. This happens to me all the time. So I'm using the Pro version. This is an image you can only get if you're using the Pro version, and you have to do more than just change the color of it. But an easy way to get around this, no one called the cops on me. You add a text box, you put in one letter, it's super small, you put it to where it'll be tucked behind something. And then you make sure you position the logo you want in front of it so there's no way you'll see it. And then boom, download. Always use transparent background. If Canva is something you guys are interested in using, but you're not that good with it, I can do a whole tutorial on how to use Canva. Now, I'm not a pro, but I think you'll see as you see me make this team and you see all the other teams I've done, I have experience and I would like to think I'm at least halfway decent at it. So I'm going to load up to see if I like how this logo looks. I'm thinking of putting a different logo on each side because I've seen that be a thing before, not necessarily in real life, but when people do it. Ooh, but that even just by itself looks pretty badass. The whole idea of this is it's blue collar, steel workers, cowboys. It's 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 been around for a while. They're working hard. That's the whole idea behind this. I kind of like that a lot. I kind of like so I took the colors from Steelers, so I don't want to steal their helmet, but doing the logo on this side and nothing on that side is clean. The Steelers killed it with that. But I'm gonna put the logo on this side. Whoa, not that big. Although that might be cool. But no. Whoa. See, this website is real funky sometimes. That is too small. This website is real. Oh, see, I'm barely moving my mouse. It's just real funky. So you have to be patient on the Team Builder website. Okay, I think that's a good size. Hope it bounced back up. That is okay. In size. I'm gonna bring it up. I need to bring it down in size a little bit. Every time you adjust the size for some reason, it bounces up super far, and then you start adjusting down. Okay, bring it up just a little bit more. All right, that doesn't look bad. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the other logo on the other side and see if I like having two different colored logos. And yeah, we'll see if I like it. If not, I'm going to do numbers where this Lone Star logo is at. I think I like the idea of two different colors, but I don't like how different they are, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna cancel this one. I don't want to do it. This one I feel like still needs to be a little bit bigger. So, of course, I'm gonna go adjust and it's gonna shoot up. This app, this website, I guess, not really an app, bugs me sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks good. Now I'm gonna do numbers on the other side. Now these uniforms aren't gonna look super new school, but they're not necessarily gonna look super throwback either. Um, but that being said, let's see here. Um, right side. We want the numbers yellow. I like using I like using this block a lot where it has the three colors so I can do the color between the yellow and the white. I'll use the same color as the helmet because it adds this like space and I think it looks real nice. And yeah, I think that helmet looks good so far. We still have all our accessories to do, which we're gonna get into now. Face mask, you know, there's that. I almost want this to be a slightly darker yellow. Am I am I weird for that? Let me go to here. Let me go here. What was this? I feel like it should be a little bit darker. I don't know. Colors. F8D80D. Yeah, that's the one I used. Because it looks, I don't know. We're gonna have to mess with it some more. But it looks a little bit brighter than what I was wanting. So you know what? We are gonna get it a little bit darker. I searched up gold color codes. Christmas gold looks almost too dark, I feel like. Let's try. Oh no, I kind of like that. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let's see here. Like obviously like this other gold's gonna change. Like I would have to go change the logos, you know. I feel like that's more what I was looking for. And I think that's what we're gonna do. So that means I have to go in here. I'm gonna save this logo before I mess with it because I already have it exactly on the helmet how I want. I haven't moved it on here yet. I just changed the color. So I can go here. Um, I can do this too. Oh, I'm gonna get it eventually. There we go. Numbers. Yeah, I'm liking this gold a lot more. It's kind of giving like Purdue vibes, which I don't like because I am a Notre Dame fan, and if it's not Notre Dame, it's gonna be Indiana because fuck Purdue. But dude, it's a clean color combination, and I think this darker gold's gonna look better. So we're gonna try it out, and we're gonna see. See, this is where like even I thought I had the colors exactly how I wanted everything set up, and then I got into making the uniforms. But it's at least quicker than it was gonna be. Yeah, I like that better. We're not using this one yet. I like to delete if I am not using one so I don't, forget that it's on there. Yeah, okay. We gotta go change the main logo. Okay. Change this to that darker color and change this to that darker color. Yeah, I think that it looks more Western, more cowboy, more like what I'm going for. So I like that a lot. So let's go here. Let's go to our primary logo. This website's super slow. You need to be patient with it. Sometimes I'm not patient. I got to remember to step back and try again. And that's all right. But we're gonna upload this new one, and then we're gonna finally get moving into it. Let's see here. Here we go. Yeah, that darker. I like that darker a lot. I think that's gonna look really smooth. It doesn't look as good up top here, but down here it looks good. Let's go back to our uniforms. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay. Now we can move forward. I just, I thought it looked a little weird, but I was like, oh, it's gonna work out. And I just saw it on the face mask. I'm like, no, that's too bright. Um, let's do a black strap color and a black cup color. I'm going heavy on the black on this uniform. Bumper color black. And why not? Let's put a logo in there. Let's put, oh, let me not forget. Whoa. Sorry about that, guys. I'm telling you, my computer is all weird. We're gonna put this logo. Oh, I don't want to delete it. I want to put it on the front there. No, see, the website's laggy. I don't know if you can hear me pressing my mouse. If I'm pressing it too much, I'm trying to force it to be something it doesn't want to be. This website has a lot of improvement it needs. Why did it just go black? Whatever. If it's gonna stay black, it's gonna stay black. Back bumper. So on the back bumper, I like to just keep it with either the school name or the mascot name. So I'm gonna come back in here. I'm gonna erase this. I'm gonna type in Farriers. I love this font. But it's going on a black uh part of the helmet there, so I'm actually gonna put the outline in white. Come on, give me white. There we go. And that should look amazing back there. So, and this actually works out for me. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna put. The problem is you only get 10, and this says Farriers, but I don't want to put Farriers on my jerseys. I wanted to put Lone Star. So this is gonna save Farriers for now, but I would not be surprised if it had to get changed and put Lone Star on there, just for terms of space. But for now, we're gonna have Farriers on there. I kind of wanna. Let me go back to these numbers. I saw something that was cool. I'm gonna feel bad if I take the numbers and don't have a logo here because I feel like I'm ripping off Steelers. But fuck it, right? Let's do what we want. I saw someone do numbers on the front, and it looked dope. put these together. And then they did like the same as the helmet, and I thought that looked super cool. So we're gonna try it out here. And they did it like inside their stripe. This stripe obviously isn't as thick as the one they use, so we'll see how it looks. But oh no, I like that. I feel like it needs to go left a little bit. Let's see here. Radiate there. Yeah, I kind of liked it better on the helmet. Let me go back. I definitely liked it better on the helmet. I think with a thicker stripe, it would have looked better. But with we have a little bit skinnier of a stripe, it didn't look as good, and that's okay. We got it back on the helmet. We need to reverse these colors back. All right. Got farriers. That should be everything on the helmet. Some people they put the helmet stickers on the back, and I love how that looks. The only problem is every helmet looks the exact same. I'm really hoping college football in the future adds where you can put a design in for your helmet sticker, and over the season they get added to it. But for right now, I don't think it looks good with everyone having the same. So I'm just gonna leave it without, just like this, real basic. Let's move on to this jersey. I'm gonna go black on the jersey again, and I think we're gonna keep the jersey simple. Brand logo is gonna be that gold. I like the cut of this one the best, I think. I wish in Madden they have Nike has a really cool collar on one of theirs. And I wish we had it on here. We sadly do not. But that's okay. Work with what we got. I appreciate what we have on this website as it is the first year. I know it bugs a lot of people, but it works. It gets the job done. I think that's the same one we used. I'm pretty sure. I like the stripes, the same stripes on the uniform. So we're going to go there. The white's going to be black, and that's going to be white. Is that what I did on my helmet? It is. Yes. Okay. Yes, we got that. Custom layers. Delete that. I want to put a logo on there. Well, let me just focus on everything else first. Last name is going to be in that color. That's the font I wanted. Numbers. So we're going to go yellow, black, white. All right. All right. Get that out of here. Um, There was, I feel like, something I saw that I wanted to put. That I like the idea of having that on there because it's Lone Star, it's in Texas. So that's a possibility. I also like the idea of that. The anvil is a cool idea. This is all my ideas so far. But for now, remember I told you guys I want it to say Lone Star on the chest. So that's what we're gonna do with the white outline. So we're gonna save that. We're gonna download that. And then while that's downloading, let's erase that, paste this. And I'm gonna see how this looks on the chest of of it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I usually don't do this. I just almost feel like trying more stuff out, just because I got you guys on here. And it doesn't hurt. So first we're gonna upload the Lone Star. Now, when you put your name on the chest, you are going to have to edit the numbers down a little bit. That's just something they have to do, but it'll be all right. Or maybe we can move this up. I'm gonna move. I like the placement of that, but I do need to move the numbers down a little bit, in my opinion. I think just like that is gonna look great. Now let's go back to here and let's see what that star with the Texas outline looks like on the chest. Maybe even the shoulder. But I don't know if I'm gonna be. The only thing I don't like about putting on the shoulder is if I ever join a conference, whether I plan on starting outside of a conference, if I join a conference, it's gonna be over that collar. I'll see. I would have to move that down. Right shoulder. That kind of looks cool though. Right chest. Ooh, I kind of like it there, and then we just have to move this stuff down more. I don't know if that looks good necessarily because the colors don't match, but I know how people in Texas are with their Texas pride, and so I know that they would appreciate this. Actually, might not need to move the numbers down. And then when it's right there, I believe the conference logo would be above it. Let's see what it looks like on center chest now that I've moved it down. Collar. Okay, that actually looks pretty good, I think. Unless I wanted to right shoulders up there, right sleeve. No, I don't like it there. I'm gonna put it there for now and we'll come back. So base color, belt color, brand logo. I like the panels. It just adds this little stuff in the back. You can tell in the game. Can't really tell on the website here. And then we're gonna go to view all. Go back to here. I'm gonna go. So I need to decide, do I want to do like that or like that? I don't know. I think like this. And then black, have that brand color. And I think the understock white. Yeah, I dig that. Now this is huge, huge, huge inspiration being taken both on the colorway and the design. Actually, so I told you guys earlier, Huntley Huddle on TikTok. He posted, and this one was one that he shouted out. It has the same color code and a super similar uniform, and it is by 786 Will. And I love it, and I kind of feel bad because I'm looking at it now and I realize how similar they are. There are obviously some differences. Um, and obviously, like, you can't take inspiration and it be completely different. But normally I get uniform inspirations from somewhere else and then get color inspiration. Like I get those from two different areas, right? But I think 786 Will, if you look that up on the college football 25, you'll see his uniforms. This one he did, it's his Oakland one. He just did such a good job that I Like it's hard to want to do something different with it, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna put that Lone Star logo right there. Let's zoom into that actually. Yeah, I think that'll look fine because it's so small, you're not gonna be able to tell. Um, but yes, it's a lot like his uniform, and I feel bad for that. But he did such a good job that like his uniform is just going through my mind right now, and it's kind of looking similar to it, but it's all right. I think that's good. We're gonna stop there with the home. We're gonna go to our way, but before we go to our way, I've told you guys this website's funky. Every so often, you need to be saving your progress because I've had it just shut down on me, and that's obviously not fun. All right. So now I think I'm gonna do an all white for the aways. It just a lot of people do it, but it just looks so good. And I think with this color combo, because I'm gonna do gold helmets at some point, maybe, probably, yeah. And I don't know if I like blocking, like going like let's say black, gold, black. Obviously, I didn't on the last one, but the for some reason all whites just look so good. Um, so that being said, let's get in it. So let's do it. I'm going to let's see here. My dad just texted me talking crap about some of the Colts decisions. See, that just looks too skinny. I don't want it to be the exact same as the other one, but it looked so good that we might have to. Sun helmet, yeah. Um, yeah, like it's the exact same as the home in terms of the stripe, but it just looks so good. That thick with the thin, it looks good. Um, so I feel bad again because it's similar to what I'm pretty sure it's similar to what 786 Will did. So if you're watching the 786 Will, I appreciate you, man. That's some good inspiration. I hope these aren't too similar to yours. And you again use the same design and color scheme, which I don't normally do. But he knocked it out of the park, guys. Like I cannot stress that enough. That he knocked it out of the park. And so yeah. Whoa, there's the big jump up. Sometimes I forget about that. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Actually, I kind of wanna. Well, that one's just a thin line. Where's a super thick one? Gold with black. I kind of want to do that on this one. It is a little different, so it switches up. I don't know if you guys like doing that. I like to switch it up. But then I can try this number thing. If I don't like the number thing, then I'm going to go back to what I did before on the other one. We're going to go with this one here. I don't think I want the gap. I was telling you guys I use the same color as the background to put a gap between. I don't think I want to do that this time. Does it look good going in one more? No, they couldn't cross over. That's too wide though. And that's perfect. So we're going to go How did they do it? I think they did it like that. Oh, this is three colors too. Whatever. I guess we're doing the gap. Oh my lord. See that even I just noticed my screen messed up there. And you guys didn't see it in my recording. That's weird. But whatever. That's not even close to what's important right now. So let's bring this bad boy down in size. Need to take it left a little bit. And then maybe up a little bit. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna look real good. Let's see. Oh, now here. Obviously, the rest of the uniform's not done, but let's see what those number. Yeah, I like that. I dig that actually, big time. So now we're on to accessories here. Now, the face mask could obviously be black or that gold. I think I like the gold. I don't know. We'll go with gold for now. All white chin strap and cup color. And then the bumper is going to be white because I want to go mainly white on here. And we're going to go with that as the logo. No, I didn't mean to press adjust with Adobe. I love that they have that on there, by the way, but you're so limited to the amount of times you can use it. And if you've never used it before, it's weird and it's different. So it doesn't it doesn't seem right, if that makes sense. Like I know that kind of sounds weird, but it doesn't. Like it takes a while to get what you want to do. So I need to go in here and go back. I think the other one I'm already gonna have to switch out with this. Because I already have a lot and I don't want to do two more just for the away. So we're just gonna go Lone Star. I don't like having the team name there. I like having the school name. I feel like it's better, in my opinion. But that's just me. I don't know if I really matter that much. See, we're already up to 7, so yeah, we're gonna delete that one. We're gonna go back and add this one to it. Just because that goes down, that cuts off a lot. All right, so now we gotta improve the size on this. Perfect, beautiful. And that should be our away helmet done. So let's go back to home. Let's go back here. It says Farriers, obviously. We need to say Lone Star. Booyah. Let's take the Farriers one and delete it. See, we're already at 8. We're moving them quick, but that's okay. Now we're back down to 7. Away helmets look great. Let's move on. All right. So white. I don't know why the white and black they have is slightly like not all the way dark. I like going all the way to extreme. All the way white, all the way black. I don't like the grays and all that. Um, but that's okay. Some people do, and I've seen it look good. I don't know why I like that jersey better. I just do. Sleeves here. It's gonna be that thick one, if I remember correctly. Yep, there we go. That looks great. This is gonna look, except for the stripe design, look basically the same as the home uniform. Is what I'm imagining in my mind. It's gonna basically be the same as the home uniform, just with a different stripe. So it adds some differences to it, but it isn't like too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Nameplate. We're gonna go gold, right? Yeah, I like the gold. Numbers. See, I hate like you pick at the beginning in your brand what numbers you want to use, and then it doesn't keep it consistent the whole way. Whatever. Um, we're doing that right there. Yeah, that looks This looks good. This looks good. And we're gonna delete that. We're gonna add in, needs to be the Lone Star with the black outline. That looks good. I want to add this to the chest again. Okay, apply. So now I can move this one up a little bit. I might not even move the letters down. I think that looks pretty good. Is that where I put it on the home? It is. I like it. I don't know if you guys like it. I like it. It's a super small detail, but I like it. All right, on to the pants. Obviously, gonna do white pants. I like doing the white and gold. The white and gold looks so good. Putting that little ventilation on the back, I guess you would call it. And then that looks solid. Custom layers. Let's do this one on here. Why not? And then socks. It's just gonna be all white. Base color, brand color. Let's check that out. See, and that's crispy. I do wish that maybe the colors were reversed on the logo, but I think it looks fine. Again, I wish we had more slots to load in more logos because then I would make those adjustments. But then that adds another one, and like, let's be honest, the Lone Star one is the one I'm going to use on the field, and I want it to look how it looks now. And if I add another one where the colors are switched around, it's just going to create too many, and I'm not going to have space for it. So I think that's just going to have to be good how it is. Um, and then now I want to do some throwbacks probably. Throwback. Let's create that. Did I create it on the base of? I probably shouldn't have done that. I want a fresh start. 'Cause this one's gonna look completely different. It's gonna look like an old throwback uniform. And that's where we're gonna get into using that old pale gold. Which means I need to go here. I need to go back till I'm back at that logo. See, that's the original one I was gonna go with, but I think that's closer to what I'm going with on jerseys now. I don't know if you guys remember, but if you look at old uniforms that had gold, you they just couldn't get the gold how they do nowadays, and it always came out looking weird. Did that not do anything? Okay, that's fine. Copy that. Oh, probably because it doesn't like having the hashtag in there. Okay, let me add one again. Yeah, because they don't use hashtags. There we go. See, it's always like this pale gold. I was thinking about doing it chrome. Kind of looks like Notre Dame's helmet. That's pretty sweet. Might have to do a helmet with that. But for now, we're just gonna go matte, shiny. We're gonna go shiny. I make almost all my helmets matte. I don't know if that's bad. Maybe I should do shiny. I kind of like shiny. Yeah, yeah. But then on this throwback, we're gonna do matte for sure, right? For sure, for sure. Um, for the throwbacks here, I kind of like. Let's do. Do I want to do a super old looking throwback? Because I could do single stripe, but I kind of like the idea of coming in here and doing the double stripe like that. Maybe I want this to be white. I think I want to do single stripe. What's that double stripe look like? Um, I think we're gonna go single stripe for now. In terms of custom layers, I don't have a logo. I wanted to use this logo on the throwback, but I think it needs to be. I like this logo. I think we're gonna use it, but it needs to be a white helmet. Now that I'm looking at it, so we're gonna go white helmet. Do this throwback gold. See, now I don't like the single stripe. Now I'm thinking about doing two stripes. No, 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 like this. Right. Okay, we're just gonna go single stripe. I definitely need to make this bigger though. Let's see here. Let's scale this up. Not that big. I kind of want it to be facing the same way. So duplicate, right? Nope, mirror. Okay, there we go. And I think that will look good. So I'm going to apply that. Before I keep moving, I just remembered I forgot to click the save after I was done with the away. Trust me, you don't want to know the pain of losing all your progress on on that. I also realized that we are almost an hour in. I do want to apologize. I did not think it would take this long. I've made a lot of teams. I have not realized how much time I've spent making these teams. So I'm going to try to speed it up through these last few things. I think we're going to have the logo on both sides. I think that's going to be the look. So I don't want numbers. Accessories. So I could choose to do that, but I feel like that's not a throwback thing. I feel like they did like gray, right? All the time back in the day. I feel like that was the thing. So I'm gonna kind of do a gray here. Chin strap is gonna be all white because that's been a thing forever. I remember when I played growing up in like little league or not little league, that's baseball, but in like um gosh guys, what am I trying to say here? In youth football. I don't know why that was the struggle. It didn't matter what color your team was. Everybody just had a white chin strap. There was like no matching of anything. That's just what it was. You just had a white chin strap. See, look, I'm not becoming patient. We're gonna use that. So I know it's a darker color, but you barely see it, and I like it to be different. I honestly you could put nothing there and nobody's gonna notice. Back here, I'm actually going to put nothing, I think, if it'll let me. I don't think it's gonna let me. Well, let me go here. Okay, let me put something like that and see if I can make it small enough. You can't see it. Okay, yeah, you cannot see that. I don't want anything there. This is a throwback. I think I'm gonna do that on the front too. It's a throwback uniform. I feel like if you look at throwbacks, they didn't have the shit. They didn't have anything there. I don't know if there's a better way to put nothing there, but we're putting nothing there. And that completes our helmet for our throwback uniform. Now for the jersey, we're going for that pale jersey. It almost looks too pale. I don't know. I'm not, we don't have a lot of time. I can always change this up if need be. What do the stripes here look like? I know it's three stripes. Can I make it look like it's only two? I can. Oh yeah, because my helmet is two stripes, right? My helmet's one stripe. Let's make it two stripes. Unless I'm going to do the two stripes on here. No. Nameplate, we're going white here. Numbers. Changing the numbers, but I'm not even using the ones I've been using. For throwbacks, I like to use this one right here. One solid color, looks old as all get out, looks like every number that ever was back in the day. And then we got to take the one off the shoulders, and then we got to remove this EA logo. And then do I want to add Lone Star? I do, but I know I don't want to use the same font. Okay. Grab that other font or that other color. Now we gotta edit the font. Um, that kind of looks cool, but not for what I need. I need something that looks old school. I kind of like that, honestly. Doesn't really scream old school to me. Nope. I want to go here. League Spartan. There's some good ones, and I always forget. Just do Times New Roman, right? I think Horizon. Yeah, that looks old to me. Oh, but I need a. It just needs to be one color, and it can't be that color. So no background, and it's got to be white. That puts us up to 8. I think we should still should be good. There's some of the logos that I have that I haven't used yet, and that's okay. I like the. Let's go back here. I like the idea of what just happened. There we go. I like the idea of this anvil here. Would think it'd be cool. Didn't really use it. I like maybe the idea of adding that somewhere. Still could. I like the idea of adding that somewhere. Still could, but this is super basic, and that's what I wanted from this team. I wanted it to be a Western team. Why is it doing this? I wanted it to be a Western team. I wanted it to have that hard nose personality to it. And I think that's what we're doing a good job of achieving. Okay, that looks good. Now let's move these numbers down just a little bit more. I feel like that looks good. Okay, that should be the jersey complete. So onto the pants. I think I want to do white pants. This is like the color blocking I was talking about. I have white helmet, gold jersey, white pants. I feel like this was common back in the day. I feel like it looks good still to this day. Looks good. And I like it. Oh, nope, we need to do that lighter color. There we go. Two stripes here. So we're going boom, boom, but it's just two stripes. Ooh, yeah, that looks great. There's also, no, that's on the Adidas pants. There's a cool Adidas one that's two stripes and one stops shorter than the other, and it looks so cool. If you do Adidas and you want a throwback uniform, you're going to see it on one of mine here in a little bit, and it looks so fucking cool. I'm going to put that there. Actually, no. Back then, they wouldn't have anything there. And then white, white. My throwback. I don't know if I really love it, but I think I do. I think I like it. So far we got our home. We got our away. We got our throwback. And I want to do another throwback, but even older. This is going to be probably the most basic uniform you've ever seen in your life. But I want to try it and see if I like it. If you guys remember from the beginning, I had um a third logo. Oh, I don't want accessories yet. I had a third logo that looks old as shit. I want to try it on here. I want to see what it looks like. Like I'm talking going old, like I think we're only gonna use black and white for this. So I like it on both sides. And I'm thinking no stripe on this helmet. I almost didn't do any logo, but the whole point of this is to use that logo. Yeah. Okay. No stripe on this at all. White helmet, custom layers. Got my one of one I'm doing. No numbers. We're going gray face mask again. White strap, white strap. Oh, you can just turn the image off. I am so stupid. I'm gonna try to remember to do that to my other one. But this is like just old as dick. I probably shouldn't say that. I don't know if kids are gonna be watching. I'm sorry. We'll keep it family friendly here, as Sketch says. But then I think for here we're gonna go black uniform. And we're gonna go no designs on the jerseys, no sleeves, no cuffs. Our stuff's gonna stay like that because there's not many font options and that just looks normal. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to that same old font right here. Make it white and then take it off the shoulders there. Custom layer, none. And I'm talking super old, super basic. I think I want to do white, black, black. Is that what I want to do? Or should I do white, white, black, white? I feel like if I do white, black, white, I feel like these throwback uniforms, I gotta choose one or the other, you know? I do need to probably should put Lone Star on there. but I can use that same Lone Star from before. Now I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but I thought about going super old school, super throwback, barely anything on it just to see. Actually, can I put sleeves? I think none. I think none is the key here. Um, let's go. Do we want black, white, black? Or do we want, or I mean, white, black, white, or do we want white, black, black? I think for terms, how is my home uniform? Yellow pants, I thought. I think for terms of being different, we're gonna go black. But then it doesn't look as throwback as black pants. That's not a thing. We have to do it like that. So let's do my understock color black. Super basic, super simple. Same with this one, super basic, super simple. I don't know if I want both of them, but I think I do. So this is like modern version of theirs, modern away version. Here's our throwback, and then our old as dog crap throwback. I am gonna go to the away here and adjust this helmet real quick. No, I have the numbers right there, so I'm not okay. We're good. Now I'm gonna copy this from one from home, and I'm gonna do a home alternate. As you can see, it's a common thing I do. Create. Let me. So on my home, I did a black helmet. I want to now do a gold helmet. Um, let's see here. So that needs to be gold. I think I want to do black. No, do white and black. I think like that. And then we're gonna go to these. We're gonna see how this one would work. It honestly looks pretty good, if I'm being honest, which I am. But if I wanted to use this logo, I could also put this logo on here. I don't know. I don't really have an idea for another uniform I want to do. So I think I'm just going to keep it how it is with that on there. And then face mask black, chin strap black, black, black. No logo there. The back's already got the logo I want. All right. So we're complete with that. Now we're going to go to our jersey. And see, this is just the alternate. So it's basically going to be everything different. So white. It's going to be black. It's going to be white. It's going to be gold. Yep, first tee. First tee. Nameplate needs to be, there's white, but I think I'm gonna go black because I did the middle of the numbers black, right? Yeah, and the logo is mainly black. So we're gonna go black on the nameplate and on the numbers like we've been doing. Yeah. And so now the only thing I need to do is go here, get that old font back, and we want it to be black with a white outline. Sounds smooth. All right. And then we're going to go here. We're going to upload. And we still have one more image. And I don't think I'm going to add another one for this uniform, which means my idea I have for the center logo might come true. And I haven't spoke about it yet, but I think you guys are going to like it for the center field logo. And then let's go pants. It's going to be black belt color. So then it's going to be white down the middle, right? Black there, gold there. Because I've been doing white down the middle, right? Yeah. Oh, but do I want to switch it up because it's black pants? Maybe I should go gold, white. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Because it's not going to match anyways. I like how that looks better. So I think that's what we're going to do. And we're going to go here, grab this, and we're actually going to put this logo on it. Yeah, buddy. This is cool. And then socks. Do I just want the socks to be black still? Yeah, I think that's a good look. Yeah, that's a good jersey, I think. And then that gives us the ability to go all black, all gold. We can mix the white in there if we want. Oh, but see the stripes won't match. Like if I did a white helmet, the stripes won't match. So I'm gonna change that real quick to make that's I forgot that's why I always have the shit match, which means I'm gonna take these numbers and I'm gonna put them on the left side. But let me do this. Which one do I choose? Okay. It was the wide one. Was there a gap in between? Yeah. So it wasn't wide, it was just normal. Okay. It was this one, yes. Yeah. And then what was I doing? Gold on the inside? I was. Okay. So this needs to be black and this needs to be gold. Perfect. Custom layers. We're only gonna have this on the left side of the helmet now. Bring it down just a little bit. Apply. Numbers, we're going to move to the right side. And we're going to go gold numbers, white space, black outline. And I'm going to increase the size a little bit. Okay, that's good. Now on the jersey, I'll go here, go black, gold. We go here, Go black, gold, and now wait, wait a second, wait a second. Then we gotta go white, right? There we go. Okay. So now they match, which means we can do white, black, white, white, gold, white, black, 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 gold, gold, gold. We could even do, take our away uniforms, black, 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 gold, 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 black. We can do a bunch of stuff. It's gonna work out great. I actually want to see how the gold socks will look on here. I think I'm gonna do that because I think it looks good and it allows us to do our full gold. All right. So you guys just got an hour and 16 minutes, which is probably one of the longest explanation videos. I didn't even explain how to use this. I feel like I don't like those videos. So those videos, people explain how to use it. I know how to use it. You guys probably know. I'm not a computer whiz, so you guys are probably better than me, and you probably know how to use this site. So you don't need me sitting here and being like, this is how you use the site. I wanted to go through and just let you guys watch me see how I created everything so you could, you know, use that thought process on your own if that makes sense. But this next part is going to be super quick. Um, Stadium, we're going to call it the barn. I don't know. I'm not creative with stadium names. Now, this is a small school. You like Akron, too many. Too big. I guess not too big. Appalachian State, they got the black. I don't think they have a lot of branding. They have the app over there, but outside of that, I don't think they have much. Army's 38,000. Ball State, what kind of branding do they got? I feel like they got red all over the place. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Cal, 62,000 though, that's a no-go. Coastal Carolina, 21,000. But they have the blue all over the place. I'm looking for a low level 23 FIU, but they have all that branding along the wall. I wish that would change with it. Georgia Southern. Oh, I like this a lot. Not a lot of branding, super small school. Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern's winning so far. All right. Georgia Southern still winning. Too much color. Kennesaw, 8,000, dude. And they have the yellow, so it kind of matches. But nah, dude, we can do better than that. We're gonna have more fans, dude. If this, well, I guess we don't know. If this team gets rebuilt, then yes. That's the second part to this is deciding what team we rebuild. Man, screw this. I'm going Georgia Southern. I've never used their stadium. I don't see a lot of branding. It's super small. I like it a lot. All right, crowd, colors. It's going to be mainly black in the crowd because our main home jersey is black. So everyone's going to mainly be wearing black. Surface, I like going. I always thought about like using colors, but they never turn out right. They never turn out right. I just don't do it. What is this color? Oh, that's just one of my additional colors. All right. So we're in Texas. It's kind of dry, so I'm gonna use this dark green. Kind of looks dry. I try to always match the grass to what I imagine it is at the place. A lot of places that I made teams for, believe it or not, I have not been. I've been to Texas, but not enough to know, oh, this is how it looks there. Okay, before we do this middle logo, so I told you guys in the middle that I wanted to do this logo. But I was thinking about adding something to it. And group it together, and we need to make it smaller. Um, Let me go over here. Um, did I delete it? I might have deleted it. This might not look bad. Let me copy, paste. Position. backwards. I want to change the color. I mean, that kind of looks cool, but I want it to be transparent a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna look up horse here to see if there's any other ones I like better. But the whole idea is that it's gonna go on the field behind it and it's gonna be transparent, so like you're not really gonna see it, but it's gonna look cool, you know? So actually before I do anything, let me need to ungroove it. I think I want this to be oops. Go back, take that out of there, group these together. We'll make this a little bit smaller. This is definitely gonna take some playing with. I'm gonna have to do it, put on the field, see how I like it. Is it too big? Is it big enough? Do I need to make it smaller, bigger, whatever? But I think we're gonna start here. Transparency is gonna be a big thing too. I think we're gonna start here, and I think this is gonna look so cool. I saw someone do it. It was in one of what's his name, Huntley Huddle's videos. I totally forgot to write down the name, and I feel so bad. Um, I mean, I'm sure they're not the only person that has done it. So, but I wish I had their names so I could shout them out for you guys. Um, but yeah, we're gonna try this out to see how it looks. Okay, I need to make it bigger, of course, but it's looking like it might be good. I do know, so whenever you put them on the midfield, I don't know why, but you have to adjust these individually because it always comes up more smush. So the hard part for this is not going to be looking at the big, it's going to be looking at the main logo, at the size of that, not looking at how wide this other logo stretches when I'm setting it up, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I think to bring this down in size a little bit, kind of have the horseshoe between the hash marks and the Lone Star between the 40s. Okay, I think I perfected it first try. That looks, I think, great. I have no clue how it's going to look in game, but I'm excited. We're going to put those there. We're going to obviously have to go here, unlock this, adjust the Y scale. I think that looks good. Custom layers, I'm going to put our name in the end zones. I think I'm going to make the end zones black. So that means I need to do the gold with the white outline. Because I think I want to do the end zones black. I'm going to do this at first and see how it looks. One 16. Add another layer. Is there two logos in the center field now? That better fix itself. I also thought about maybe making this smaller. Seven one eight, and then how many? Yeah, I accidentally put one on there. I can do five, so I can't do four. on each. Dang, because I was gonna put something at the end of each end zone, but I can't do that. Let me go back here. Was this 812? Sorry, this takes a lot of concentration to get it exactly. 812. There we go. Look at that. Um, I kind of want to see what this would look like if we use this instead. These were the logos that I was going to put. So I was going to put these there and put the logo that I did have here. That secondary logo, I was going to put that in the end zones, but I obviously can't. Okay. Apply that. Do I like that better than the other way? I think I do. I think I do. So now let's go to end zones. Like I said, I want the end zones to be black. Not the line color though. I kind of like the lines being in there. Does that look stupid? It would look better if it was like that. No, I kind of like black. I think that's what we're going to go with. We're going to keep rolling and see. Um, I'm going to go bottom on the numbers. I literally, on where I put the arrow, it's just random. It's just random. I'm going to go here. Do I want to outline it in black or do I want to outline it in gold? Let's outline in black. We're going to do, let's just do one color. I always do two colors, so I'm going to do one color. Because this is the first time that I've really only used one color outside of, I don't count black and yellow and gray. That's used in every team. So I really only have one color on this team, and it's that gold. So we're just going to do gold lines. Um, Give me that wide gold line. Yeah. All right. So I'm not going to do what I believe actually, funny enough, that I'm doing black and gold. Purdue did. They had black end zones with black outside. I know that doesn't affect people in a game, but I'm just not doing that. I want it to be thicker than that. I kind of like that. And I might not even change any of the colors. I think I really like how that looks. And that's what we're going to go with. Benches, like, I feel like you go too crazy and it just looks stupid, right? Like, I've never used a checkered pattern. I feel like it just doesn't look right. But the one I use the most is this one right here. Come here. We're going to do black outside lines, gold there. We're going to do white there. Yeah. Now I feel like that looks good. And then this part's easy. Every team I have, offensive playbook, it doesn't matter. Unless you're using the coach that comes with the team, it doesn't matter. But and I never do, but Oregon and multiple are the best. But I always do all my rosters are cupcake rosters. And that is simply so whatever rebuild I do, it is a hard rebuild. And I think this is done. So you guys just saw an hour and 30-minute breakdown of how I go about designing my teams. So now we're going to get into the fun part where I'm going to ask you guys for your advice on what teams I should go with. I'm also going to make clips to put on TikTok, and then this whole stream is going to be uploaded to YouTube. I should have said at the beginning, if you want to skip to a certain part, but whatever. I'm going to show you all the teams I've made and ask your guys' advice for who we should rebuild. So just to remind you, we got our home uniforms here. We got our away uniforms here. We got throwback number 1. We got throwback number 2. And then we have our home alternates. So we're going to submit that. Once it gets loaded, we'll get into these other teams and we'll see which ones you guys like. I've been on here much longer than I expected to. So I don't think I'm going to show the fields and everything. I'm just going to show you the uniforms and we'll go from there. Kind of give you guys background on how I thought of what I guess. I'm going to try to be super quick. I'm going to say we're at hour 30 now. I want to try to knock this out within 30 minutes. That's my goal. We'll see. It's almost 10 o'clock at night for me recording this, and I want to go to bed. I have work tomorrow, first day in 2 weeks. I'm not excited for it at all, but I think it's gonna be good. I've done too much sitting around, too much playing video games. I have been bored the past week. I have been lazy. It's been bad. Whatever. Here we go. Red Wolves. This is what city did I put them in? That's gonna be the hardest part to remember. Hopefully the preview shows me. I think the preview should be the same if I remember correctly as the preview we just saw. And it is. The Silver City Red Wolves. That's right. Silver City, New Mexico. Red Wolves. Some I wanted to switch up what I did, and I tried to go more bright, vibrant colors. And I took inspiration from Arizona Coyotes hockey team. So this is our home uniforms. You can see our main logo in the top left. It's what we got on the helmet with these little diamonds. I think it fit the Western Desert theme, those little diamond stripes. That's our home uniform. We have our away uniform. Same logo on the helmet. This one's super basic in terms of a lot of them look similar, but but I was getting out of my comfort zone with the colors, with the stripes, and I think it turned out well. I think it turned out well. Here's our throwback, kind of like the last throwback we did, where it's just super basic. I'm telling you, like we don't even have school branding. It's this old, if you can see it, Coyote logo, and it just looks so fucking cool. It almost looks like an old Nebraska throwback, and I just like it. I like it. This is what I like to call the Silver City Pride. I use our, you know, blue color that I love. Everything is this gray, metallic, so it looks like silver. It's shiny, it's bright, and that's the Silver City Pride to show pride in where we come from. And then we have our throwback aways, which is like, again, it's kind of like my old one where we had the original throwback was super old. Second throwback's a little bit newer. What's up, baby? What's up? So, yeah, give me like 20, 30 minutes. I'll be in there. All right. I love you. I gave you one too. Can you? Yeah. I love you. I am having fun. But yeah, the logo on the helmet's a different wolf than that old one. I still think it looks throwback, but newer. And then it's like, maybe when the school first started, we only had the red colors. Now we're bringing in the yellow. And so that's just another way to do it. Let me get out of there. Now this is the Wild. What city? Man, I'm terrible at remembering cities on all these. I have 18 made. One of them's like a Notre Dame remodel because that's my favorite college team. If you guys didn't know, so we're not going to go over that one. That's not one I'm going to rebuild. Notre Dame does not need rebuilt. We're killing it right now. This is the Nevada Wild. Um, so it main colors orange, green. But this is the home uniform with all black. I also have the metallic logo and stripes. I just remembered that. Oh no, that was the blackout. That was not home. Sorry about that. This is our away. Very basic. It kind of like old school. If you guys can't tell, I like old school uniforms. Here's our home. So now you're seeing the green and the orange. Here's our home. So the white, I don't know if you guys can tell, is not a white. It's like a cream. It's like an off-white. So I really try to go throwback vintagey with these. And then if you see the logo on the helmet, it's actually the state of Nevada outline with that bear inside. So then why did it just go black? There we go. The ways again is not white. It's that cream color and it's very subtle, but you notice it in game and I think it looks great if it's going to show it. Okay, let's go back. Like you can see it, but I don't think you can truly see it. If you compare two of them, you can see it, but in game, you can 100% see it. It's that cream color. And then we got the green there. We just have the normal bear and whatnot. Then I have my orange home, or I guess it could be a home alternate. Because I love this orange that I used. Kind of like the Clemson orange, but I think it's just like a little bit darker. If it's ever gonna load. Sometimes this website is so frustrating. I really thought I was gonna get this out to you guys in a quick manner, but I guess not. Let me exit and come back in and see if that helps. Unsupported device or browser. How? Okay, that's fine. See this device? This how? Okay. That's why I hate the website. Like it does stuff like that, and it'll do stuff like that when you're in the middle of making a team, and if you don't save constantly, it will erase all your progress, and it's so annoying. I think you'll see like my teams. Obviously, the first ones I show are the most recent ones, and the farther back we go, the older it is, and I think you're gonna really see the progression. Really, how I got good at using Canva, I got good at making these teams, is I just got in here and I just did it, and that's the important part. You just get in and you do it. So here's the orange home. Again, cream pants, normal bear logo this time, but I have that Nevada bear down there, and I think this orange, it pops, especially in game. It pops. Um, there's the orange away. So this sets you up to be able to do, all green, all orange, all cream with both mainly green or mainly orange. Because you can see, like the stripes have orange on the outside on that one. Here it's green. So that's really cool. And then you guys saw the blackout. And it's got that chrome. I guess I can preview the fields. I forget what some of these fields look like. Okay, so real simple. I love this. It's got the two logos in the end zone. It's supposed to look like a seal of a school. And yeah, I think this is actually one of my favorite fields that I've done. Let's go back to the Red Wolves so I can show you their field and then we'll continue on. If it will ever load, man. This website, it's a pain in the butt sometimes. But first year of it, we love it. So this field we have the Wolfpack logo with one of our throwback logos on the end. I did the teal end zones with the red and yellow. I think it turned out great. I love that field. It looks great in game two. That's been the most recent team I've been using. But again, I want you guys to choose who we play with and go along with. And I'm thinking about uploading all of my teams there. So then if I get college offers from, offer to coach a different team I've created and we've been with the team or you guys just want to change or whatever, we can go there. I did not mean to go to here. Oh man. Well, you guys get a little sneak peek. That that Trident logo is pretty cool. Let's go to preview, not edit. Now this is the Sharks. I tried my main logo. I tried to be like a helmet with the logo on there to match college football. Didn't really work out that well, so I haven't worried about it since. But these are super simple. They're like modern throwbacks. I love the throwback, but I love this color. Here's our home. We got just our logo there, numbers in the back. We got the two stripes all the way through. Very simple, not a lot of colors. This is another single color one because again, I don't count the grays, the whites, the blacks, whatever. Then our way, we did an alternate shark, which I think looks cool, and it's mainly all that teal color. Then we have our deep waters. If you go deep in the water, it's black. It's a blackout is what it is. But man, that the shark, it's funny to me. I think it's cute, but I also think it's cool. And it's chrome, and then the rest is just like this. I love this teal green color I did. Here's our ocean script, which is all teal. It's got script on the shirt, script on the helmet. It's got the shark on the shoulder there. Um, the little two stripes. I think it looks great. I love it. Again, kind of like a modern throwback. And then here's our Trident tribute, is what I called it. It's all gray with that green, but it's got the gold trident with the shark going around it that you guys saw on the preview screen. And then for the field, I forget what this field looks like. This one's in St. Petersburg. It's almost all of them I've done are already universities, and it's Eckerd College, Eckerd University, Eckerd whatever. But this is a field, the black end zones. I think it turned out nice. I love the colors. It's a good team. All right, Snow Owls. Sorry if I'm going a little fast and you guys aren't going to get to see it as much as you want. I'm trying to make this video not that long so people actually watch it and give their feedback. Sadly, we haven't had anyone anyone in here reacting to stuff, but that's okay. Hopefully someone on YouTube. If not, I'll just pick a team. I'll pick my favorite team. I'll upload all the teams and we can change. But here's the Alaska Snow Owls and Anchorage. I actually spelled Anchorage wrong in the top left now that I'm looking at it. But this one, I like the colors to it. Got some weird funky stripes. Got the owl. The owl is different. I have different owls, and I like that I use different owls. I love the blue face mask. I love this blue. I think it looks good. I try to go a little different on this one, where it's not all the same stripe. It's supposed to look more modern for these. That's hence the owl. If you look at the owl in the top left, it's definitely more modern. I also put on the home uniforms, it says Snow Owls. But on the away, I have it saying Alaska, so we're representing where we came from. Um, this uses our main logo on the helmet outside and a white face mask, so that blue face mask. I think looks good. Then we have our gray alternates, which is just an all gray. And all the alternates do is, like when I do all colors, it opens you up to using it. Here's our home alt. I used a different, see, like I'm just using different stripes. Like I was just trying stuff out. I love the colors, not in love with the team. The away alts, some way, somehow, are the exact same as the home alts. I don't know how that happened, but it's okay. Here's our field, super basic, but it looks good. It's not bad. Astronauts. This is a Texas team, I believe, because I think I made it near the space station, I think. Obviously not the one that's in space, but yeah, the space station's in Georgetown. We've already seen the space uniform, obviously, there. But all right, let's start with our home uniforms here. For this team, I took inspiration from the Texans. Um, I hate the Texans, but I have some buddies that like it, so I'll support them. But I'm a Colts fan, so I gotta hate on them. But their uniforms are cool. This is that two stripe I was telling you looks good for throwbacks on the Adidas brand. But I got the chrome helmet with the chrome rocket ship, the red stripes. Very simple jersey, but I think it's a modern kind of throwback. It's simple, but it's modern. Away, it just stops it again. I took inspiration. I got the SWU with the numbers. I took inspiration from Texas on these. I got my all reds. And this, you can rock the all reds or you can mix in the reds with the home and the away. But I think it looks good. The blue spaceship. You can kind of see in the spaceship, I will be fair and say, kind of almost sort of looks like a bad symbol, but it's just an S and a W mixed together. I promise you it's not a bad symbol. But again, super simple modern throwbacks. This one is our alien alternate. We got alien eyes up on the top, and it's got that weird scripty stripes. It's all green. I liked it at first, tried to be different. Don't really like it or use it that much, but we can keep that between us. And then here's the space, which the whole uniform is just this space. You got shooting stars, normal stars. I think it looks cool. Still don't use it that much though. And then we'll preview the field before moving on. Maybe we won't. Okay, there we go. So it's the space that you saw in the space uniform in the end zone, Southwestern astronauts. Ooh, da 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 da. All right. All right, now we got the Fighting Ducks. I believe this is in Athens, Georgia. Is Athens in Georgia? I think it is. I don't know. It's been a while. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft. If you follow me on anything, it is in Athens, Georgia. So a lot of this stuff is still coming to me. This one, obviously, I took inspiration from Oregon, but I didn't want it to look just like Oregon. Um, but I did take inspiration from them. Green and yellow are just a duck's color. All right. So it is what it is. We got chrome numbers with the chrome helmet. We got the duck wings up top, and it's the light green, dark green, light green. I don't really like this uniform, but you guys might. It doesn't matter what I like. It matters what you guys like. If you leave it up to me to decide, this is not the team we'll be using. But I still think it's cool. As you can see, I've tried to do different things. Is this messing up again? Oh my lord. I've tried to do different things. I try to mix it up. And sometimes you end up with something really cool. And sometimes you end up with a blah. And that's okay. So let's go back to the preview. Dude, this website bugs me. I could probably already be done if this website didn't mess up so much. All right. Now we got our waves, which are all white, yeah. Has the fighting ducks on the pants. Says ASU for Athens State University. Very simple, but I think looks good. We have our home alt, which is just like our other home, except the colors are swapped. So again, that means you can do all dark green, all light green. You can mix the whites in there. You can also mix the yellows in there. And I think this looks good. I love the yellow. It stands out. I like it. And then you can clearly tell I followed Oregon on this one. They have a uniform that looks very similar to this. It's supposed to look like a duck. The green head, the yellow beak, the yellow feet, green legs, white body. It's supposed to look like a duck. Oregon did that exact one, but it looked good. Here's the field. Very basic, very simple. Again, we're not going to go over my Notre Dame uh, one because that's not one we're going to be using. Notre Dame doesn't need rebuilt. But let's go to the fighters. This is uh where is it out of? Dayton, Ohio. The Wright State Fighters. Wright State University being named after the Wright brothers, so that's why we got the fighters. So home this one has a lot of monochromatic uniforms, but it's simply so you can mix and match everything. It made it easy to do. So you got the home, which is just all black. It's got that fighter jet shark face on there. It's got the silver Wright State in chrome. I think it turned out great. We have our away, which is all white. Again, chrome, but it's blue this time. Got chrome letters. Try to do a real fighter. This one I tried to make look modern, real fighter, real, you get what I'm saying. Here's the all reds. Then we got the all blues. Again, a lot of monochromatic so you can mix and match. And then we got our fighter grays. And I think the fighter grays with that red, this is probably one of my favorite uniforms I've made because of the helmet alone. And then we'll preview the field. Real basic field. A lot of my field designs I feel like look the same now that I'm seeing it. I didn't notice that before, but it's okay. This I want to say the bolts, the Trenton Tech bolts, I think. If you guys want to know where I got inspiration for this, I got it from Bengals video, Tennessee Tech, not Trenton. He used Trenton, I think, in that. If you follow Bengal on YouTube, he does series where he, plays, but he also does rebuilds on like Madden and stuff. Love watching his videos. I took inspiration for mainly the logo and the color code. You got the Tennessee Tech logo. You got the fist holding the lightning bolt. I thought that these yellow things kind of looked good. It's supposed to look super futuristic, or not futuristic, but super modern. It's got the Tennessee just outlined. I I like these. You can't go wrong with purple and yellow. This has like their Tennessee Tech shield right there that I thought looked good. Let's go to the alt homes. Which one? Oh yeah, it's just the same as the home, but colors are reversed. And then you have our purple storm, which is supposed to look like purple lightning bolt. And then you have our yellow madness. And again, when you have yellow uniforms, you can't go wrong. I think I went a little wrong with this one, but that's okay. I literally told you earlier I've never used a checkered. Apparently I lied. But you got the Tennessee Tech shield in the middle. You got the fistful and the lightning bolts on the 20s. Very super basic field. Good colors. Now this is the Vikings. Is it San Francisco Vikings, if I'm remembering right? Gosh, sometimes these things take a while to load. This website, again, not the best, as you guys can see. I apologize. I don't think I'm going to make my time of getting this under 2 hours, but it's going to be dang close. We only have one, two, three, four, five more. Unless there's something below that, which I don't think there is. Or below this one down here. What is it doing? Yeah, no, all those are drafts. Okay. So here's our home for San Francisco Vikings. I use like a Viking kind of. I don't know. When I searched up Viking, something like that was up, and it showed up. We have the Viking horns on the helmet. The I try to go different color, and I try to go real unique with this one. Here's our ways. A lot more simple. We have our school seal on our shoulder, San Francisco across the chest. I think this one really, I like it a lot. The away uniforms. The alt homes, which is just it switched around. But it's got this different Viking logo that I really like. School seal again. And then we have our alt aways, just white with black. Super simple, didn't go super crazy on these. Got the school seals again. But I think it turned out good for the most part. Then we'll preview the field. Super basic, but it looks good. Now we're starting, you're not seeing logos on the 25s anymore because we're starting to get back to when it wasn't automatically like you guys saw when I made my field that it gave me the option to put something there before you had to load up something and it would be on midfield and you have to adjust it there and it took so much time. I was like, dude, that's such a small detail. It's not even worth it to me. Whatever though. Next team here, the Savannah Minutemen, the Savannah State Minutemen. If you don't know, in Savannah, uh, there's an army station. Great, great tradition there. So I did something, the Savannah State Minutemen, in Savannah, Georgia. This one's an all brown with the tan and green accents. I don't know why, but the arrows just looked like they fit, right? I don't know. Here's our aways. It's basically like the home, but white. And I love these colors, I really do. Then you have your BDU alts, which BDU is just a camo pattern. And I think they look good. But then you have your Snow Whites, is what I call them. And you have your Desert Storms. Super simple, but definitely unique. Definitely a unique team. And then we just got the BDU, or I guess the Desert Storms actually, and then Zones of Brownfield. It doesn't look that good here, but it looks good in game, in my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm gonna actually save the Cowpokes for last because that is the first team I ever made, and me and my girlfriend, who you guys saw earlier, made it together. So let's skip over that one for now. We're gonna go to the Yetis. This is the Utah State Yetis. All right. Here's our home uniform. Again, I love the blue and the dark purple. The light blue with the dark purple, I think looks so good. You guys can see in the logo, I just put Utah or Utah Valley, not Utah State, Utah Valley. And I have a little uh snowman Yeti inside the paw print there. Then we got our aways. Looking at this now, I would have found a cool I got a chrome helmet here. Ooh, it says Utah Valley on the sleeve. That's kind of hard. I would have found a cool Yeti, like a mean, scary looking Yeti logo to throw in there. But it's okay. I still think this looks good. This is one of the first ones I ever did. Here's our throwbacks with the UVU logo. No stripe. Very basic, very simple throwbacks. And then we have our alt home, which again, just the color switch. See, like I have the Yeti there, but I don't really like that one. I should have found a better one. But that I like what I did on the sleeves there. I need to do more of that. And then we have our Altaway, which is just this light gray with a blue helmet. Ooh, the UVU in there looks good too. I need to do more of that again. Let's preview the field. Utah Valley Yetis. I should have put something else besides that Yeti, but it's okay. I think it still looks good. All right, we got two more. Bear with me. I'm not going to make the 2 hour mark because we're about to hit it. but it's gonna sure dang be close. Hopefully, you guys watch this, show some love, and help me pick what team we're gonna rebuild together. I hope. I like to think so, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. This is the Portland State Snowhawks. If you've moved a franchise in Madden, you know about the Portland Snowhawks. That's where I got inspiration for this. From the colors to the location. But it's just an all silver helmet. Took the chrome, all chrome, nothing else on it from Notre Dame. Super basic jersey. I don't even have branding on here, but you can see on the shoulders I have mountains with a hawk going through it, and it's got like a snow design that I think looks cool. But I love the gray, blue, gray. I like this blue with the yellow. It looks nice. Let's go to our ways here. Ways. So I kind of took from Oregon the wings, but it looks good. They're Snowhawk wings. Um, but yeah, I think this uniform looks crispy. I love the gray lettering or the gray numbers and stuff. Looks good. Now we're going to throwback. I believe it says PH. Nope, I have the school seal as the logo on the helmet. The numbers there, super basic. Looks like a throwback in my opinion, and it looks good. Here's our snowstorm gray, which is just gray with snow all over it, and I think it looks good. Kind of funny, kind of Christmassy. It's got an outline of an outline of Oregon with an alternate logo in the middle. It's just a hawk and it says Snowhawks. But I think this one looks good. It's different. That's for sure. And then we have our Night Ops, which is one of my favorite uniforms to date that I've made. And this is one of the first teams I did. So I did a black helmet with the Hawkeyes, and then I have the claws coming down, and it's got the yellow beak. So it's supposed to me, emulate like a hawk's coming at you and it's attacking you and it's tearing through. But it's outside of that, it's super basic because I wanted the whole focus to be on the hawk coming. But this black with yellow looks nice, and it looks great in nighttime games. That is for sure. Here I went with some color in the field. I did this gray because to me it kind of looked like snow. It does not look half bad in the game. It doesn't look the best. I'll be honest. Can be changed, but does not look half bad. All right, now for our final team is the Montana State Cowpokes. Again, this is the first team I ever did. This was when I was learning Canva. I was learning this website. My girlfriend sat here and helped me through the whole thing. And I think we did a great job, in my opinion. You can see the logo that's going to pop up in the top left. It's like the school seal. It says Cowpokes University of Montana. Sorry. But it's supposed to look Western. It's supposed to be different. As you see, I use a lot of blue, but this blue and orange, I got the mountains on the sleeves. I got the school seal with the numbers. I think looks Western but modern, if that makes sense. And then again, this one we don't use. Let me go. But obviously, my home is all white, but in this jersey, instead of using white anywhere, we use that cream color, and I think it looks so good. This is probably one of my favorites all time that I've made. There's a few adjustments I would make, but that's okay. I have the cowboy on a bucking bronco. Still got the mountains. Super basic, plain, simple uniform. But again, I'm trying to go for that modern, like Western look. Here's a home alternate. So again, you can go all blue, all orange, mix them up, throw some of the white in there. But this orange I love. And I love the blue. I love this uniform. And again, we don't have white. Even our face mask and straps are that cream color, and it looks great. We have our throwback uniform here, which I can wear home or away because it's light enough and dark enough. But it's supposed to look super simple. Just has the University of Montana, the super simple, all cream. I think it looks great. And then we have our Midnight Montana nighttime games. We got the cowpoke, so the like bull horn on the helmets. and it's all chrome. We got the mountains and the shoulders, chrome numbers. This thing looks amazing at nighttime. Love this team. It's always gonna have a special place in my heart because me and my girlfriend made it together. But there are small adjustments I want to make. Like I want to change the end zones. There's just a few small things here and there. But I think it looks great. As for that, that is all the teams that I have done. So now I'm gonna need your guys' help. So please, if you stuck through this whole video, I hope you did. But if you stuck through the whole video or even just watched the end, let me know what team is your favorite so we can decide what team we're gonna rebuild. If you want any of these teams, you just search up Steven underscore the underscore Jacob. That should not be right. It's Steven 2 Jacob. Why does it say that on here? It's the same as my. It does say that up there. I'm gonna have to double check. I'm pretty sure it's either Steven the Jacob, but I'm 100% sure you can go up there. You can go look up Jacob to Steve, and it pops up. Let me make sure right now, because that's my Xbox. No, I'm looking stupid right now. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So 100% you look up Jacob to Steve, because I do it to download my stuff. If you look that up, you're gonna find these. But yeah, let me know what's your favorite. Please give me a follow, give me a subscribe, like, whatever. I'll show the love back. I promise you that. But let's pick out a good team here. I'm gonna upload a video that's just gonna be pictures of everything I just showed you guys on my TikTok so we can figure out what team we're gonna use and we're gonna rebuild them. And we're either gonna make a dynasty out of them or move on and rebuild another team. Every decision I make, obviously, like I'm going to be doing multiple weeks each episode, so I can't have you like making decisions on every recruiting. But if you're like, hey, move the coach here or stay here or yada, 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 a lot of decisions I want to be made by you guys as the viewers. So if you watch this all, I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, do all the great things, show some love, and I'll show some love back. I appreciate you guys. Have a great night, morning, afternoon, whatever you're doing while watching this. I super uber appreciate y'all. Peace.